Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on today. I have not touched this safari theme journal since we put the construction together. We've got all the signatures sewed in and we've got the front decorated. We've got our closure on there and I just haven't had a chance to open it back up. So I thought today would be a good day to maybe we can decorate a couple pages together. All right, how does that sound? All right. Hope everybody's doing well today. I am doing good. And this journal is one that I've been wanting to do for a while. Let me start that over. I have been accumulating a lot of animal themed, safari themed stuff for quite a while. I bought some papers from Temu some time ago and I've just never started it. So I decided to do that now. This journal is 6 by 8.5 with a 1.5 inch spine and 2 signatures. Very small, nothing too large. And I just thought I'd try and use up some of the things that I've accumulated and see what we could do. Have a little fun. It's been some time since I've put together a journal. Okay? I am going to be doing some more with the spine, but I'm going to wait till last on that. Okay? Because I haven't had a chance to go through my things and see what I want to do. But I thought we could do a little bit of decorating together today. And I want to start with I have not organized myself here. I wanted to start with this very front page right here. If you could see, I used 2 very thin cotton fabrics to decorate this cover with. And when I glued it down, you could see how when the glue dried, a little bit there, it kind of seeped through and you can see through the fabric. So I want to cover that up. So I thought we'd start there. And for that, I have these papers. I got these from Temu. Aren't these gorgeous? I showed these when we very first started. Look at that. Oh, magnificent. And you get 10 sheets in this kit. And I used a couple in, 2 of them in the signatures. So I thought we would use, look at that. Oh, just magnificent. Okay. So I thought we'd use one of those on here. And I thought I would, let me see which one I want to do. Should we start with a beautiful animal? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So I thought I'd make a nice large pocket right there. So let's move this for a minute. And these could be folded in half, or, you see how they're centered. I'm going to cut this in half. Try and get it right on that line. And one will be a pocket and one will be a nice big journal card. So I think I'll use that as the pocket. And then when you pull it out, you get to see this beautiful guy. But it's going to have to be cut down some to fit in. So let's do that. Let's see, this is, okay, I'm not really going to measure, just take off a little bit off each end. And then a bit off of the, just a small amount so it'll fit within the pocket. All right. I don't think I need those. Okay. So this is going to go down right there. Yeah. And I didn't prep my glue. So let me unclog that. So what are you guys working on right now? I have been looking forward to this for some time. I'm just looking, should I ink the edges? Maybe a little. It may not take too well because this paper is a little glossy, but just to kind of take away some of that white edge. There's a little bit showing. We'll go ahead and hit it with some ink. Yep. All right, let's put that down. And I'm just going to put glue on 3 sides. Does it matter which is, I guess that's the right side, okay. And down it goes, just like that. And this will be a nice big journal card to go right inside. Okay, but we need a pull tab on that. And I did grab my tabs because I knew I wanted to do that page. And I just have a little bin of tabs. So let me see if there's anything that we can use, or I might just have to. No, I don't like that one. Let me see. Something a little smaller, I think. Nothing with any brown in it. How's that going to look sticking out? Probably a whale tail one would be better, huh? Here's one with some botanical kind of. I'm just trying to find something I like here. I think I'm going to go with that one, and then I can just ink it. And this was just one I hand cut out of a piece of leftover file folder. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't need to be that wide. Cut it down just a bit. All right. So let's glue that on there. There we go. Hit those edges with some ink. Yeah, do it as we go or I forget sometimes. All right, and that will slide right in there. Perfect. Could cut just a teeny bit off, so it'll slide all the way in. We can do that, just like an 1/8 of an inch or so, 1/16 of an inch. Just a small smidge. And it'll go right all the way down in. Perfect. There we go. And then that little tab won't stick out. And that covers that up. Very nice. And we can actually do some more something to the front of this as well. Maybe, what did I grab here? I have some stickers and some washi and some ephemera bits that I don't know where I accumulated those from. We put an animal. I've got a wild boar there. I've got a big ol' ape. Look at that. I don't know where I got these from, but I printed them on, I remember I printed them on just regular printer paper, and I backed them on a piece of lightweight cardboard and fussy cut them out. Look at that. Love it. Okay. We'll come back to that. Should I put some washi tape? Let's see how that'll look. Maybe some washi tape on there might be nice. That does look kind of nice, but I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit more glue, of course, because washi tape is washi tape, right? So let's cut that off. And run it through here. Okay, and then let's put another piece up here. And snip that right there. And another piece, I think, here. Yep. Perfect. I like that. We covered up the fabric, except for just that little piece peeking out for the pocket. Very nice. Okay, and I'm thinking maybe something a little right here. But I don't know what yet. We can always come back to that. Okay, that's enough for that one. Now, let's see what else I've got here. Maybe we could do something with this page. With some of these little guys here. Let's see. I had... where'd it go? There it is, on the floor. This little piece of green, since the paper's green. Maybe we could bring that in with, let's see, maybe make a little tuck spot or something. Let's see, how does this look? That's nice. I like that. Hit this with a little ink as well. I think these came off of, I'm not even gonna guess. I don't remember. All right, I'm thinking a little, yes, I like that. So I'm gonna just put some glue right there. Make these one piece. Not where I want it here. And it's going to be a little tuck spot, I think. Okay, now let's put that down, and I'm just going to glue the side and the bottom. And it'll serve as a little tuck spot to hold a tag or something, a journal card. Just a little bit. Hold that down for a minute. Okay, I like that. And then, let me just grab a piece of paper here. I got some. So, you know, we can make a tag, put it right there. As a matter of fact, we could just use this piece of paper. I'm just gonna tuck that in so I don't forget. And that'll be a little tag or something goes there. Okay, I feel like we need something up here though. Let's see, I've got some pretty little stickers here. And I got these from Temu. Look at those, aren't those pretty? How about this stamp? That's a good one right there. We'll just put that right there. Just trying to get the backing off, guys. They usually work pretty well, but I struggle because I just have these nails. But they're usually, I'm sure, for the normal person, it wouldn't be this difficult. Or I shouldn't say normal person, but average person that doesn't craft in long nails. Trying to see where I want it. I'll put a tag right there. I think I'm going to put it on this side. Yeah, that's nice right there. Okay, that's 2 pages, 2 things done. Oh, do we want to put maybe one of these over here? No, they don't stand out enough. Okay. And I have some other stickers as well that I got from Temu. Or these are transparent stickers, but I have some regular stickers. You know, little small ones that we can use throughout the journal as well. Okay. That's going to look nice. Okay, I like that. All right, let's skip that page for now. Let's go to this page. I have this big page, and I have several, but I tore a couple out. You know, it's a jungle theme, so I thought we could use up a couple of these pages. And I wanted to do something with it. Maybe look like a trifold or something. Let me think as we go here. Let me straighten that edge out. I have about almost 10¼ inches in length. So I'm thinking maybe about 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Maybe folded at about 4 inches. Let's see how that looks. Or do I want to go and then yeah, let's just do that. Okay. And then I got to figure out my height. And I'm thinking maybe about there. So let's mark that. Open that up and fold it in. Make ourselves a pocket of some sort. Let's see, that will work. I don't know where my bone folder is. Okay. If we do something like that, that'd be cute. All right, I think we'll cut this down. Okay, so this will go like this. Okay, so we need to cut this piece off. I just cut this little corner off there. Should be a fun little element. Okay. I like that. That'll go like that. Yep. Okay. This is going to be a pocket here. So let's glue that down. And then I think I will leave this open as a flip out element. We'll leave that as a pretty page. maybe put a little journaling spot there. Then when you close it, let's see, that can be a tuck spot there. Okay, so let's glue that down. That's nice. Okay. I like that. Maybe I'll make another one when we get to the second signature. And I just put glue on the two. And that's going to be a tuck spot there. Try not to make too much mess with my glue. I don't have a good top on it, so it comes out pretty fast. Okay, I like that. But then we need something to close it. So I've got to think about that. So boom, boom. All right, now we need to put something here for a little writing spot. So let's trim that down. And I think I want it to be kind of rugged. So I'm going to do a little rough tear. And that fits in there, and then do the other ends the same. And that's a little big, so let me trim that down a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. And we'll hit that with a little bit of ink before we put it down. Yep. Use a glue stick. Down we go. Okay, I like that. And let's hit these edges with a little ink as well. Okay. All right, now let's put this down as a pocket there. So we just need the two sides. Right about there. All right, I like that. And this is going to interfere every time we fold that, so I'm going to trim that down just a smidge, just to take away the bulk. There we go. Much better. Oh, I like that. Oh, and look at that. Okay, and then we've got a tuck spot here. Open it. You got a beautiful page there, writing spot there. We've got a pocket there and a large tuck spot there. Perfect. All right, now I need to think of some type of a closure for that. Looks like it's closing fairly well, but once we get something in there, I don't know. I don't know if I want to trust that. Do we want to use one of these stickers maybe? Maybe something with a little green on it. Just to kind of help that stay in place. I think that'd be good. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm dropping everything. I'm gonna cut away a little bit of this white though. A little bit is fine, but just not too much. Okay. Ink it up a little bit. And I'm just going to take away part of the sticker on the back and glue it down. So we only need a small bit right there to kind of use as a, you know, hold down for that. So I'm just going to, let's see, put a little cut right there. Hopefully I didn't go all the way through. Perfect. And we'll leave that piece. Perfect. Look at that. I like it. Okay. It's going to be fun putting the goodies in these pockets and stuff too. All right. So that will open. I like it. And then we just tuck that under like that. Okay. Should we put another sticker or something up here? Some washi, or I almost want to put a little ruffle or something right there, but I didn't grab any fabric. So I'm thinking maybe another one of these stickers. These are so pretty. Let's see. Aren't those pretty? Oh, they're just gorgeous. We'll tuck one behind him there, maybe. Let me look at them here real quick. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, look at that one. Let's do that one. All right, let's put these back in there, because if I don't put them back in the cellophane bag right away, I'll have them everywhere. So I'll just have to pull them out when I think about using them. Yes, let's use this one. Okay, that one came off a little easier. And where do I want to put it? There. Because the last one I put in that corner, right? We don't want them to be the same. So we'll put this one in this corner. Very nice. Okay, we may decorate that pocket a little bit, something more too. What do I have? Oh, that would be nice. We'll put that in there. Okay, let's see. Maybe a label or something. I don't have anything. Kind of like that right there. That leftover piece of book page. Yep, let's do it. Very nice. Okay. like it. Okay, that's done. What else can we do? Maybe something on this page. That fits right there. I have this little cut-off piece left over. On this side. Let me see what I have here. I save the most tiniest things sometimes. But this is a piece of the inside fabric. Put that right there. I think I want to do that. I'm going to try to put some glue on here without messing up the fabric here. Just like that. Like I say, it's all in the details, you know. Just the smallest thing can make the biggest impact, I think. Okay, I like that. I'm just looking how that will look on the back. I'm thinking some stenciling. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. I'm gonna pull out my stencils for the next video and we're gonna do some stenciling there and put that there. All right, so I'll leave that there so I remember. All right, let's come to this page. What can we do? I'm thinking we've got a couple pockets, so let's do I want to use this ape. Just thinking here, guys. Maybe. Okay, I like that. I feel like we're going to need to do something on this page. I don't like to decorate every page. I like to kind of skip around. So if we do that page, we skip here and maybe do here. Where are we at on time? I'm just trying to think. Oh, we're at 40 minutes. Maybe we should stop there. I will pull out my stencils for the next decorating video. So we're going to need some stencils and some fabric. I think fabric would do one, or some lace and trim. We'll decorate this page. Skip that. Decorate this page. And then come to there. Yeah, okay. We'll stop there, guys. I hope you guys liked so far. We got, what, 3 pages done? Now I made a nice big pocket there. Beautiful papers. Still a little wet in there. Got this page here. We're going to put a little tuck spot there for a tag. That's nice. And then we got this little element done. I like that a lot. Got tuck spot there. Flip out there with a little journaling spot with a beautiful piece. Pocket. and then a tuck spot back here. Okay, and then we got some ideas for the next makes. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to stop there. Really simple. I hope you guys like what you saw so far. Please follow through with me. We're going to get this baby made soon. All right? Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.